tires.
Well, it was nice to see and hear and smell that rain.
It was different, wasn't it?
It's not much.
No.
But some.
Yeah, enough to get your car dirty, so now you know Octopus is probably loving that. All right, let's show you this shot. Oftentimes, you don't get an animal to pose for you in the wild. This is a pretty good-looking shot from Rio Rancho. A coyote sitting there saying, well, there you go, it's dry for everybody. And good shot there. Paul Diamond was out with his Labrador and got that one for us. All right, this storm was not a letdown, but it was also not a major league storm. So we go with this picture here to show you it's a little bit better than maybe it could have been. And part of the reason this storm worked out at least somewhat well for us is that it moved a little more slowly across the state throughout the day today. That allowed it to grab a little more moisture and pull it into New Mexico. It was not a big timer for precip, about 1/3 of an inch around Dulce, and that's the most we saw here. But still, at least we got a lot of cloud cover. At least we got some showers across at least the northern part of the state here, because it's been such a rough year. But I think this is just another sign that things are starting to change a little bit for us. Storm tracks starting to sag down a little more to the south. You slow up a low pressure system here and there, drawing just a little more moisture. So it is getting better, painfully slowly. 56 degrees in the metro right now. Winds out of the west at 7 miles an hour. Across the north, temperatures anywhere from the 30s all the way up into the 40s and 50s. Down to the south, mainly 50s and 60s for us right now. Winds becoming less and less of a factor throughout the overnight hours, but then into tomorrow, we will see the winds return across most areas. Here is the storm that came on through here fairly slowly today. Now it's lifting off into the Midwest. Back behind it, we're starting to pull that northwest flow of air in across New Mexico. And when that happens for us, we tend to dry out. And that's exactly what we get for tomorrow. Partly to mostly sunny skies. We will have windy conditions, though, once again across the state. We'll go through those wind numbers for you in just 1 second. Then as we get into Friday, we're going to see breezy conditions out there. And into the weekend, it's going to be more interesting as well. We're going to get a weather disturbance that's going to come out of California and go up into the Four Corners. Now, this in and of itself is not all that impressive because it's going to have trouble dragging in a whole lot of moisture. So it'll be moisture starved, but we could get a shower or two with this thing coming through. And then it looks like we could see a little bit of moisture creep in from the east across eastern sections of the state as well. This, too, will not necessarily bring a lot of rain, but it could bring a few thunderstorms, and it could also bring some dry lightning. So we do need to watch out for that as well. But at least there's stuff going on around the state here over the next few days to keep us in the mix for the chance at a shower or two. 50s, 60s, and 70s across the Four Corners for tomorrow. Wind gusts up to 35 miles an hour. We'll bring in a few more clouds over the weekend and see if we can squeeze out a shower or two. Down to the south and west, mostly sunny here. Northwest winds 15 to 25, gusting all the way to 35, and temperatures hanging in the low to mid and eventually high 70s in the Silver City area. Over into the southeast, mostly sunny again for tomorrow. West winds a little bit of a factor, but temperatures pretty comfortable, low 80s. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. North and east, partly cloudy for tomorrow with temperatures for the most part in the 50s and 60s. We could see that chance at a shower or two across areas like Las Vegas with that easterly moisture coming up over the weekend behind a front. But again, I wouldn't get too excited about it because I don't think it's going to be widespread. Temperatures for the most part 50s and 60s across the northern mountains for tomorrow. We will have wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, and we'll watch out for the possibility of a shower or two there by Saturday afternoon. 72 into Harris tomorrow, 70 in Edgewood, 70 in Moriarty with wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. And finally, right here in the metro, we're going to be in the mid to high 70s for tomorrow. So much warmer tomorrow than we were today, where most of the day was spent in the low 60s and high 50s for us. We will see wind gusts up to 35 miles an hour. Your 7-day forecast looks great through the weekend, you guys. It will be on a little bit of a roller coaster with the winds as well. They're up a bit tomorrow, then down a bit by Friday.
Just can't get those trees to stop moving.
No, I know. It's been one of these deals long go of it for us with the wind.
All right, we're coming right back with Van and Sports.